Today, I'm going to talk to you about why affirmations don't work and what to do instead. Have you tried affirmations over and over again? Post-its on your mirrors, maybe all over, like me, fridge, computer screen, mirror in the bathroom, wherever, and say them over and over again, and yet things don't change? Then this video is for you. So, first, let's go over the reasons why affirmations don't work. I'm not saying not to do them, but I'm going to show you a different way to do it and a different method, let's say. Okay, so first of all, the reason affirmations don't work in and of themselves is because you already have a program running in your consciousness, in your psyche, in your mind. And let's say that, you've been traumatized like many of us in childhood. And so you have a belief or a program, think of it like a computer program running in your brain of, I'm not worthy. Many of us have this program running, this belief running. So if you say the words or say the affirmation, I am worthy, over and over again, you're just putting another layer on something that already exists. You need to address the program that's already running and delete it in some way before affirmations can work. That's why they don't. All right? So what I recommend is using affirmations as another tool to do your shadow work, your inner work, your finding what's not working, what programs are instilled in there, and then handling them through various methods, which I'll get to in a second. So let's take an example. Money, all right? So let's think of a good money affirmation. How about money is my friend and comes to me easily, or money comes to me easily. So say that out loud to yourself right now. Say it out loud. Money comes to me easily. All right? Say it again with conviction, with intention to believe it. Money comes to me easily. All right, now stop and take an inventory of what's happening. For me, I have a little tightening in my belly. You might feel something in your heart or in your throat, like you can't really say those words out loud. Or a feeling of that doesn't make sense, money's my friend, or whatever, right? Or money comes to me easily. No, it doesn't. There. What came up for you? What popped into your brain the minute you said that, or directly after? No, it doesn't. Get really interested in whatever came up for you, whether it was a visceral feeling in your body, in your belly, or whether it was a thought like, no, it doesn't. Money doesn't come to me easily. Or whatever it was. Maybe something like, money is hard to come by. There's a program running for a lot of people. Or you have to work really hard to make money. Whatever it is, notice it. And then, first of all, one thing you can do is question it, right? If it's a belief, another belief or program that came up, question it. Byron Katie does this great work with, is that really true? Do you really have to work hard to make it, to make a lot of money? And start to look for examples of where that's not true. Because what happens is, when you have a program running, it is like a filter inside your brain. And you will notice, if, let's say the belief is, you have to work hard to make money, right? That's the belief that came up for you. That's a filter. And through that lens, you now have that pair of glasses on, that program running in your belief system, in your psyche, in your mind, in your consciousness, whatever you want to call it, it's running. And you're gonna see all the examples. Your brain is naturally gonna focus on and notice and pinpoint and remind you with all the ways that is true. So now, if you notice it and question it, is that really true? Take that moment to, instead of noticing all the ways it is true, notice all the ways it's not true. How about influencers? I know they work, I'm not saying they don't, but maybe they don't work so hard. Or lottery winners, and I'm not saying go out and buy a lottery ticket. That's not the answer either. That's kind of questionable, or gambling, whatever. I'm talking about other examples. They're out there, right? They're out there. Or, having a job that you love, that you make money at, whatever that is, your purpose. You can make lots of money doing something you love. It doesn't have to be hard work. It might be effort, but it doesn't have to be hard, right? So really question whatever came up for you. Look for examples of where it's not true, or take a look at whatever the feeling was in your stomach or in your heart, or wherever the visceral feeling in your body came up. So for me, it came up a little bit in my belly. So what was that about? What belief was hanging out in there? I'm going to do it right now. It was like this feeling. And what's in there is, you really got to take a moment and feel into it. And now it's moved. It's moved up to here. It's something in my heart. I can feel it moved. It moved to here. And it feels like, I don't know if it can, it's something about being easy isn't good. I have to work hard at being good. Anyway, I'll look more into it, but that's the idea of it. Just feel into it and see what naturally arises. Yeah, it's definitely something with my childhood, and I have to make I have to make a lot of work and effort to get what I want. That's the belief. You just watched it happen in real time, and I know exactly where that came from. Holy shit. I didn't expect to do this on camera. Okay, here we are. When I was little, my mom didn't want me. Long story, she had 2 babies she lost, 2 pregnancies that one was born but didn't make it. And the other one almost came to term and didn't make it. And by the time she was pregnant with me, she was so afraid she was going to lose me. She wanted nothing to, she disassociated, disconnected, and wanted absolutely nothing to do with me, and actually resented me. It's another story for another time. But I tried so hard to get my mother to love me. There was so much effort put in. So that's where that belief comes from. Anything of value takes a lot of work. And if you don't do it right, it won't happen. Holy crap. Okay, so now that I've brought that to the surface, right here, right now, I can see it's not true, and it's almost like it falls away. You can feel it fall off of you. So there's a perfect example of how to use affirmations to get what you want, and for good, but without just repeating them over and over again. That does not work, nor will it ever work. So let's see if there's anything else I missed. I can't think of anything else you need to know other than use affirmations to see what program is actually running, and then work on that, either by just bringing it up to the surface, and it will fall away because it's out in the light of day and the awareness is on it now, and you can see it's not true. It's so obviously not true. I'm still reeling from my own little realization. Really did not mean to do that. Anyway, yeah, this works. See, I just proved it. So do your shadow work. Use affirmations for good, but in a different way. And may all the things you wish for come to you easily. Until next time.